One need not jump on a plane to travel to paradise when paradise can be brought to Charleston in the magical Broadway musical Once on This Island. Let's welcome Kristen Gilmore, New York Equity actor and director of this beloved production, courtesy of Charleston Stage. Welcome back.
Woo.
I know, it's a lot. Did you have your whole life flash before your eyes?
I did. I'm proud of it.
Yes, as you should be. And Charleston audiences are already treated to your talents on stage. Black Pearl Sing saw that last year. It was just a fabulous production. And to the credit of Charleston Stage for amassing such a wonderful team of actors and also choosing which stories to tell. So tell us a bit more about Once on This Island.
Oh, wow. Thank you for saying that. Charleston Stage is like a second family to me. They've taken me in. I've been here back and forth for over 18 years. Telling my age right now, no big deal. But let's talk about Once on This Island.
Yeah.
It is a story of love, unconditional love. It's about a girl named T Moon, and she lays eyes on this man and is instantly in love with him. It's the challenge of wanting something and wanting to have it, asking the gods for it, because it's a very mythical story, and seeing if you can get what you want. And if you can't, how do you navigate life that way?
It's a great story. Yeah. What is it like directing a musical, directing a play, as opposed to starring in it?
Different muscles.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the muscles of acting that directing is stretching me in a beautiful way. I am more vulnerable than I've ever had to be.
Really?
Absolutely.
And let's explain that for a moment, because I would think being vulnerable means you're on stage for hundreds of people to see, but being a director is more so?
It's more so because it's new to me.
Oh.
And because I have to learn how to hold space for so many people. I have a cast of 22.
Yes.
And I have a team behind me, and so I'm listening to their needs and their desires, allowing them to be creative and not want to take over everything. I have to hold a safe space for those actors as well as myself. So when you're acting, you're only holding space for yourself and your cast member. And then suddenly you have a whole big old bowl of people that you need to make sure you care for, and that's where the vulnerability steps in.
Oh, that's interesting. What have you learned in the process of being a director?
Ooh.
It's a loaded question, I know.
I've learned that it's the glacier. You know how you see the little bitty top and then the big part that's underneath the bottom? There's so much that goes into it, planning, and it can take a year. From the moment that you find out that you get to do something like bring a story like Once on This Island to life, now I need to start planning my vision, because I don't want to recreate the Broadway production. I want it to be my own, as well as the other creatives that are a part of this.
Right.
So it's a lot of work.
Doing them justice, their talents justice as well. And I would think too, as opposed to a play, all theater stage productions take a lot of heart, take a lot of attention and passion and love, but I would think a musical, it adds that extra layer of choreography, singing, it's acting, it's the backdrops, it's the costumes, it's so many things. So you bit off a big chunk with this one.
I jumped in, no rubber ducky floaties.
No floaties, no floaties. No floaties in paradise.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But it's worth it, because just as you said, it's layered, right? You've got the music, which you often take home with you in the car. You've got the acting, which has to tell the story. The words have to mean something coming out of your mouth. And then you have this beautiful set of dancers who are telling you a story with their bodies without words. And I want every single audience member to leave there changed with a new definition of what it is to love and who they are and what they carry into this world.
Oh, that is such a beautiful way of putting it. Once on This Island, it's April 12th through the 30th at our favorite Dock Street Theater. This is going to be Thursday through Saturday and Sundays, so make sure you get your tickets because they go very, very fast. Always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're back after this.